Right, first live in a week or two. Probably feels longer than what it is. I've had the flu, so yeah, it's a lovely sunny Saturday morning. I slept, so that's good. Been awake since early, but we can't have it all, so at least it's a nice day. Right, I'm going to get started with Aries. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. I'll get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel, get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit. I am using the Strange World Tarot deck, which I'm absolutely loving, and I may, if I need clarification, use the Slavic Folklore deck, okay? I've been burning sage. It smelled really good. I felt really zen. I had to avoid burning anything because my throat and my chest has been so bad. So that was nice to do that today. It really relaxed me. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Aries' highest good. How is Aries feeling in this final week of February 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in, please? 3 cards for how Aries feeling. You can hear the birds singing away. Does anyone know what bird it is? It's like peep, 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 peep. It does my head in, but not today because the sun's out, the birds are singing, and we've had some terrible overcast weeks, absolutely awful. And when you're fluey and then the weather's like that, it's just dreadful, isn't it? Okay, so we've got, what is that? The 9 of Pentacles. Let's turn it the right way up. So the 9 of Pentacles is about being self-sufficient. Pentacles are money. Oh, my friend Kate's just replied just as soon as I've gone live. I've invited her to a pottery session, so I want to see if she's up for it, because I've been talking about this for about 4 months. Sorry guys, back to the reading. Now this person, yeah, with this card, it's about being self-sufficient and being able to pay for yourself. It's a very single energy. Like, you're single, you've got it all, you don't need anyone. Now that's reversed. So I think you're hankering after a relationship. I think that's how you're feeling at the moment. Whoops. 2 more for Aries. How is Aries feeling in this final week of February? So we've got a combination. Look at all these pentacles. Like, I like to read from the back. It makes more sense to me. The 3 of Pentacles reversed. Now, how beautiful are these cards? The 3 of Pentacles upright is a card of cooperation, community, teamwork, coming together, collaboration. That's reversed at the moment, but it's in combination with the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is when something's like all in our head. It's this perception that we're stuck, that there's no way out. So that's getting interesting, that combination. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Like, the Queen of Pentacles upright. Oh, I love these cards. I love them. Look at her crown. Wow. So she's an excellent provider when she's upright. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very much aware of her responsibilities. She shares her money out, you know, for those that she's responsible for, whether that's elderly parents or children who are young or grown, brothers and sisters in need, anybody, you know, that needs help. She's also a big fan of gifting. Okay, so often with earth energy, we very much ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, and that translates into our environment, our material world. So we like to make a beautiful home, and we like to spend money on, if it was the animal kingdom, you'd have the best nest. It's that kind of like, we want a beautiful, inspiring, creative, comfort, comfortable home, where everyone's welcome. So the Queen of Pentacles, with that being reversed, it's like in your head at the moment, Aries, you feel such a lack of collaboration, like you're having to do it all yourself, and you're really in your head about this. I think you feel like you're destined, whether you're male or female, to just be alone and do everything alone, as the Emperor does. The major arcana for you is the Emperor. So it's this sense of having to be in charge of the empire solo. Maybe you're looking for someone who is able to support you with making a beautiful home, to support you with remembering everyone's birthdays and, the creative aspect. If you're having to be quite serious and be an emperor, you might want someone in your life who's got taste, who's got a vision, who's got, some experience of colour and texture and shape, and, they inject some life into the sort of business end, the business end of things. Inject life into the business end of things. What am I saying? And you know what I mean? Like, you want creativity, you want a visionary, you want someone who brings like maybe the qualities that you're lacking. Complementary energies, yeah. When you have certain qualities and then you meet someone that has very different qualities, there's some overlap, but together you sort of complete each other, and it's that makes more sense, doesn't it? You complete each other. Yeah, so I think this is what you're looking for. I don't think that you are wanting to do everything alone. Let's get one more. We've got what is this? Let's turn it the right way up. Was it the Four of Wands? I'm like, I'm looking at the candles, I'm looking at the cats, I'm like, what is it that I'm meant to be counting here? And then I see there's like 4 wands superimposed over that cat there. I think it's the Four of Wands. See, that's the Four of Wands is stability. 4 is a number of stability. Wands are, the Four of Wands is, in the traditional tarot deck, it's a public relationship, a union, a marriage, a household. It's a relationship that everybody knows about, everybody supports, everybody celebrates, everybody is very much aware that these two people are together, that they share a home, that they're married. So we don't have that at the moment, and it's an area of your life that is really at the forefront of your mind at the moment. So let's go on to the one you're either thinking about or dealing with currently or hoping to manifest in. Three cards for the one that Aries is thinking about or dealing with or manifesting in, please. How are they feeling in this final week of February? So let's try and figure out what's going on. Wow, look at that card. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Right, so the Wheel of Fortune, when it's upright... Oh, look at this card. There's so much to take in on here. That is so bizarre. This is the Strange World Tarot deck. Let me just wipe the lens. It's not too clear, that, is it? It looks really like agricultural. It makes me think of Salvador Dali, you know, where they have like, he's got that painting of his mother and father, and it's like really agricultural because it's in like Catalan in Spain. And there's like a plough, and the mother and father are stood, they look like peasants in the field. There's so much work has gone into this, the designs, the illustrations on these tarot decks. That's so weird. It's like the head of the beast has been detached. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune has the 4 fixed signs on, so Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius and Taurus. Fixed signs feel uncomfortable with change. They may still actively drive it because they realise that change is necessary and change is inevitable. But sometimes we reject change, okay? And when the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, which it is for your person, doesn't matter what sign they are, they could be rejecting change, they're refusing to change. So what happens is, when the wheel's upright, you're due some good karma because you've been making an effort and you've been working on yourself and trying to do the right thing. When the wheel is reversed, you're experiencing bad luck, you're trapped in a karmic cycle because you refuse to change. And this is what this person, whether you are aware of them or there's someone that you are manifesting in, they're making poor decisions and it's keeping them stuck, okay, repeating the same cycle. So that's what your person, either they're on your mind or you may not be aware of anyone at the moment in your life. But when they're stuck in a karmic cycle, they've got lessons to learn, so they may not come in for a while yet. Let's see what else comes out, because that's just the first card in their reading. As we get more cards, they may be further through this. Another card for Aries' person, please. I'm so glad my voice is getting better. I use my voice in both my jobs and it's like, it's the only thing that I can't have get ill. The Ace of Swords reversed. So they're stuck in a karmic cycle because they're not actually revealing their true feelings. They're not communicating their true feelings. Whether that be through displays of affection or honest conversation. Oh, I love the artwork here. I'm going to do some painting this week. See, the water is feelings and emotions, but the main aspect of this card is this sword. Swords are all about communication. They're all about thoughts, feelings. So when we don't share how we're feeling, we hold secrets, okay? And that can make you go crazy when you hold secrets about how you truly feel. You don't tell someone. It can also make other people feel like they're going crazy because they can't connect with you. They can't understand where you're at and what's going on. So this person is adverse to opening up. That's why they're stuck in this karmic cycle. Let's get one more for them. That's interesting the way that spun round. Oh, how creepy is that? That looks so weird. It looks like one of those Venetian masks, doesn't it? So it's landed upright. It's the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is about coming up against many challenges and still continuing. You know, we're almost at 10. We almost can't take any more, but we're going to keep on going. I wondered if that was a bird, but it looks like a walking stick, doesn't it? And this person looks very old with this big beard. They look like an emu as well, because it looks like feathers as well as hair. It's so strange. He's got a top hat on. What a strange character. And then what's that hanging down from there? Looks like a ring, doesn't it? Oh, how creepy. Looks like he's got a wand. Or is that supposed to be his bony hand? Ooh, strange world tarot. What a mind bender. You know how strange that is? It looks like a flamingo because he's stood in the water. It's got these like stick legs. How bizarre. Looks like a mere, doesn't it? Like a lake or a mere or a swamp or something. Yeah, this person, like they're experiencing, look, there's like images inside the sticks as well. That's so weird. This person's experiencing a lot of trials and tribulations, yet they're prepared to continue like this. So it's a burden to them to keep secrets and to not speak about how they're feeling. Let's get 3 for the outcome. And this is just the outcome for this week in February, this final week in February. I'm gutted, you know, I've got really nice Chinese New Year decorations, and because I've been unwell and had a lot of pressure in work, and you know, it's gone by. Like Chinese New Year's already happened. I googled the dates of it because I know it's in February and we've already missed it. So apologies, and happy Chinese New Year to anyone who celebrates it. Right, we've got the Temperance reversed and the Eight of Wands reversed. So the Eight of Wands upright, oh, I love these cards, is fast action, progress, fast communication. And that's reversed. And the Temperance is the major for Sagittarius. Oh, how beautiful is that? It's about being relaxed, being at one with your feelings, being calm. She looks like she's having a nice tea, doesn't she? Like a nice chamomile tea or something. It's about managing your emotions and communicating effectively. This, unfortunately, is not going to happen because this person is not comfortable with their emotions, therefore they do not communicate them. They don't want anyone to know. Okay, so they could be someone who has to have a veneer of like they're just dealing with everything because of their position in work, or because they just are not comfortable sharing their emotions, and that's just the way they've been brought up. I don't think that you and this person are in each other's lives because they're not showing up as a king or a queen. But let's get 2 more for the outcome. It could be a Sagittarius, but they don't have to be because we've got the major for Sagittarius there. This looks weird. What's this? The Three of Cups reversed. Right, the Three of Cups. Oh, how creepy is that? This is the Strange World Tarot deck. See, the Three of Cups is about community. It's coming together. It's celebrating. It can be teams in work. It can be your wider family community, you know, like extended family. It can be friends, people in general, groups of people. Could be part of a club that you're in. But it can also be a third party dynamic. Okay, so instead of having two people, there's three, and three is a crowd when it comes to love. So it can speak about third parties, and that's reversed. So perhaps this person is not ready because they are dealing with people who are unavailable, and this is a very unhealthy. It's a subconscious thing that people do. They get involved with people who they know aren't actually emotionally available because, well, sometimes we consciously do it. Sometimes we choose to do that because we're like, well, I just want to, like, you know, I'm not emotionally available right now, so I don't really care. Or I believe this person is special to me, so I choose them, even though they've explained to me that they're available to others as well. Or I'm aware this person's dealing with someone, however, we have a special connection, I want to explore it, and they wouldn't be, you know, trying to be involved with me if they were truly happy where they are now. So I'm just, life's weird and there's grey area, I'm going to go with it. Okay, so sometimes we do consciously choose that. Sometimes, though, we subconsciously are attracted to it because we're avoiding commitment because we're not ready. Okay, we've had some sort of heartbreak, some sort of pain, or we don't feel that we're good enough. So something about this person's behaviour is they're going towards people who are emotionally unavailable at the moment, and that's just where they're at, and that's okay. We're all learning our lessons all of the time. Sometimes we have to repeat those lessons because, yeah, we haven't evolved, we haven't done that shadow work and come out of that behaviour. Let's get one more for the outcome. So there may be someone in your life, Aries, that you're aware of, but you know that they're like screwing around with people who are, doesn't have to be people, could be one person, could be the same person that they keep having a new cycle with, who's not available, you know, or you may not be aware of this person at all. They may not be in your vicinity. Right, we've got the Seven of Wands reversed. See, the Seven of Wands upright. Oh my god, how creepy is that? It looks like their face is getting sucked into that wand. That's so weird. Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands is about being competitive. It's about having the advantage, taking the high ground. If you were going for promotion, you know, it's you against all the other people and feeling like you're going to win. Believing that you're going to win, like having the courage to put your name in the hat, you know, and try out for it. So it's the same with love. It's being competitive with others, wanting to win. Now that was reversed, so this person feels at a disadvantage, they don't feel good. It's very clear that this person does not feel high self-esteem, and unfortunately when you continue being involved with people who are emotionally unavailable, it perpetuates that belief that you're not good enough to have, you know, someone fully, to have all of them. So they must do some shadow work to break out of this cycle of behaviour, because that certainly is not true. But you won't, until you stop making yourself available to people who are emotionally unavailable. You're creating, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're creating a situation where you're getting perpetually left behind, you know. And it doesn't mean they're going off into the sunset with anyone else, but they're not living their life the way that they should do. They're not doing the right thing. They're not. So you if you're this person and the one that they're getting involved with, or ones that they're getting involved with, it's unhealthy behaviour. Now, there's a reason this person's showing up in your energy. So either someone's been stringing you along and it's got nowhere, or there's someone that's going to evolve and then they're going to come in for you. So let's get a timing. Why is this person showing up in Aries reading? Whether they're going to come into Aries' life? There's so many ones there. They could be a fire sign. And look, we've got that major for Sagittarius, which is fire. Sagittarians are the archer, so they are free. They do not like to be trapped. They enjoy the spirit of adventure, the spirit of the chase. You know, they may be attracted to people for what they look like, or the fact that it's a challenge, the fact that it would mean that they don't have to commit. Okay, so I'm getting that vibe really from the cards that they've got on their side. So this person will come into your life in wintertime, and I knew it wouldn't be anytime soon, because look at, you know, the shadow work that needs to be done by this person for them to be ready for you. Now, a fire sign could be a good match for you, but you don't want one that's not ready to settle down, okay? Because your whole energy is, I want someone who's ready to settle down. This person is going through it this year, and they're going to they're going to get to the 10 of Wands, and they're going to complete this cycle, and hopefully they'll turn over their leaf, okay, and they'll change their mind. Let's find out who they've been dealing with. Why has this person got the Wheel of Fortune reversed? So I've just seen one that shouldn't be in there. Why is Aries this person the one that's going to come in for them in winter? Oh, look at that, gold digger. In it for what they can get, money hungry, self-serving. This person either goes out with other people for money, like in order to obtain money to give themselves stability because they don't believe that they can provide themselves with that, or they get involved with people who they know are just using them for the money. So let's get a clarifying love situations card. There's just some people walking past outside, if you can hear conversation. It's such a nice day. I can hear like people are just in a good mood. Prickly defences. What did I tell you? This person has got the defences up. Barriers caused by past hurts block you. Be patient. Right, so this person knows full well that previously they've been getting involved with people, and the people that are involving themselves with them are drawn to them for their money, and they don't want to admit that to anybody. Okay, so the reason this person may be coming into your life is maybe they've been through similar things to you. Okay, and they're still doing the work. You don't want this person to come into your life unhealed. So that's why wintertime is when this person will be ready. Now I'm going to get you some, oh, I'll tell you what I'll use. Let's use the Lenormand deck. Why have they got the Ace of Swords reversed, please? Why the Ace of Swords reversed? Why Gold Digger? In it for what they can get, money hungry. Why do they keep picking people? The same kind of people. Garden, community, culture, teamwork. So they, look, that's so weird. That's the same card that we've got with the Three of Cups reversed down here. See, this person is not used to collaborating with others. They're used to having to do everything solo. Okay, so this is their lesson that they need to learn, is that collaboration is only possible with the right team, the right what do I want to say? The right combination of people, the right choice of person. Yeah. If you choose the wrong person to collaborate with, it's not just going to work, is it? It's going to fail because that person is not evolved. So you need to look for someone who's evolved. And that's what I think you have learned that lesson, but that's what this person's still learning. Okay. They're the wounded warrior because they keep doing it. They're the wheel of fortune reversed because they keep doing it. They keep attracting people who want them for the money. So this person's not ready for you now. They are going to be in winter. Let's get you some advice. Excuse me. Expansive. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. So one of the reasons that love doesn't come to us straight away is because we're still finding out who we are. And it's possible that you've come out of a situation where someone was with you for money and you're in this much needed period of your life where you are by yourself and you might not have ever lived by yourself. And I don't mean that you don't have children, but I mean that you could have only ever been with people that use you for money or one person that uses you for money. You may have never lived as a single parent for a long amount of time. Some people are never out of relationships, so they've only ever had one relationship, one connection, so that's all they know. And it's important, it's vital, in fact, for all people to have significant periods of their life solo. And it's not about being single, it's about being solo. So you're not necessarily making yourself available to others. Even if you are, by default, the effect is the same. You get back to who you are. Okay? So you are getting back to who you are. This person needs time to get back to who they really are. And then you're going to find each other. Okay? Very important for all people to do that. You don't know who you are. Who you are shouldn't be defined by how another person has treated you. You need to explore all elements of yourself and you need to focus on what you do want from a partner and then you manifest it in. And I think you started to do that. I think you've been doing your homework, Aries, but this person is behind you by about 6 months. Okay. Let's get you some advice. Advice for Aries, if this is resonating for an Aries out there. So they could be a Sagittarius, they don't have to be. Okay. Straight to the point, get out of your own way. With this one, I feel like it's about having that mindset of like anything is possible. There are billions of people in this world and you don't have to settle for any one of them. But there's people out there who are interesting, there's people out there who are dynamic, there's people out there who are very like-minded. I've got this theory that there's about 9 different types of people and I don't think there's any more than that. Because I've lived in all different countries around the world. Okay, and I'm 40 this year, so I've got life experience. The people I meet are just repetitions of one another. They are. And they can be from other countries, but you will meet people who are like-minded. There's plenty of people who you just don't get and they just don't get you. okay, and they're repeated over and around the world, but there are literally people who are from different religions, different cultures, different ethnicities, different, time zones, and they will have your way of thinking. You will be able to find someone who has been brought up a similar way to you, who thinks a similar way, and you'll just click, and it's going to be this person, but you want them after they've finished their karmic cycle, after they've had a period of being by themselves, and finding out and getting back to who they really are, and finding out and getting back to what they really want. But believe that it's possible, and believe that it's going to happen. Your main job right now, Aries, is to identify anyone that isn't good enough for you and just keep them well away from you so you can allow this person to come in. Your other job is to say out loud the qualities you do want in a person, and I think you're doing a good job at it. Say it every day in the car. Spirit team, I know what qualities I want in a person. I want them to be reliable. I want them to be loving. I want them to be someone who's a good role model to young people. I want them to be someone who is creative, who has a high energy level. Whatever it is that you want in a partner, say it out loud to the universe, because the universe is bringing someone in that the one thing they're not going to be is a gold digger, okay? Because you've had that and they've had that. But you need to keep identifying and pushing away and defending yourself against people who do want to do that with you. And you also need to manifest and say out loud the qualities you do want in a person. And I promise you this will come in winter. Relax and know that it's going to happen and that it's totally possible, okay? I'm telling you, there's just the same kinds of people repeated over and over around the world. You can find people who are like-minded, who are on the same page as you, who are on the same book as you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, Aries. Take care. Please give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, and I'll see you in the next one. We've all got our own set of angels, okay? They're near us all of the time, but they only know what you're looking for if you say it out loud, and they can only intervene if you ask them to. Okay, so it's important to do that. Because this person's showing up for you, I think you've started doing that already, so you are on the right track, Aries, 100%. Right, so we're going to move on to Taurus.